Yeah, what's up, YouTube? This is Augustus Kane coming back at you with another video. And I want to make a few comments and a few statements. And I want to touch on and put in my own thoughts and my own opinions, my own thoughts, minor thoughts and opinions and input into this topic and discuss this situation that either took place, discuss the situation that took place. It was either yesterday or today. This just happened today. It was either today or it just happened yesterday. Which one is the other? But before I do, let me just give a shout out to the audience. Peace to the family, peace to the viewers. This is Augustus Kane. Thanks for subscribing. With that, let me just flow with it. Me personally, I will not join a group. I will never be. I may affiliate. I'm cool with each and every last Israelite congregation, each and every last Hebrew Israelite camp out there. I'm cool with all of them. I like what they do. I like when they go out in the streets and teach the people. I love it when they go out in the streets and to wake the people up. I like it. I love it when they embrace the truth, reveal the truth, and reveal the truth of Christ. I love it when they reveal the truth, not by feelings, not by spirit, but by scriptures in the Bible. I love it when they break the scriptures down, and I love it when they break the scriptures and teach the people that Christ was a so-called black man. Yeah, Jesus Christ was a so-called black man. Yahushua was a so-called black man. And I love it when they reveal and embrace the truth that the black man is the real Jews. But I will not join any of these congregations. Maybe the HODC camp, either LOI, Lines of Israel, or the HODC House of David congregation. Or maybe AOC, but a few brothers, they be wearing hats. They wear caps when they're teaching. You know, you're supposed to have your hat off. You're supposed to have your hat off when you're teaching the Word of God. I don't have a Bible. I don't carry a Bible because can't break down the Bible. I don't know the Bible, but I do know that the people in the Bible were black people. When I say black people, there were people in the Bible were black people. There were people of color. So being black is two different things. It's a bad thing and it's a good thing. The reason why we call black because we are at the bottom of the society. The reason why black existed because black is ugly, is dirty, and it's harmful. And the reason why I say these things is because it's what black people do. And I'm talking about the so-called black Americans in this country. I'm talking about the so-called black man in this country. I'm talking about each and every last black person who is violating, who violates, and who disturbs the peace and causes the madness and make intimidations. This is why black is a curse. The good thing of being black, the reason why we call black because we are at the bottom. The reason why we called black because we are the original people and we are a holy people, which no, we're not black. We are not black. Black is a color. Black is a color. Just like we're people of color. We're people of color. That's why we're called black, because we got melody. We got color. We got melody. The other nations don't. The so-called white man doesn't have no color. But the rest of the nations do. But the so-called white man known to be as Esau don't have a color. That's why Esau is called red. And I don't know what scripture's that. I don't know what scripture's that. Because I don't read the Bible, because I have a little dysfunction. I have a little disability and dysfunction. And to all you motherfuckers out there laughing, y'all can laugh at my condition. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? You ain't no real man of God. You ain't no prophet. You a fake. That's why there's no need for me to join your congregation, to join your own organization. Join your organizations for what? Well, you make mockery out of my dysfunction. Make fun of the way I talk. You ain't no real prophet. You ain't no real teacher. You ain't no real leader. You're not a leader. You know who's the leader? God's the leader, known to be as Christ. God is the leader. The Most High is the leader. The Son, his Son, Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah, is the leader. You ain't the leader. There's no commanding. You ain't the commander. You're not the commander of nothing. That's why you camps make it clear, say that y'all ain't affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite camps. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should not. Because y'all been beefing for years. Y'all been beefing for decades. All because this shit happened between the elders back then, back then the original school. And they can't move past that. They really can't move past that. You don't have to like anybody. You don't have to love anybody. Just because you seen a nigga look like you, that doesn't mean you have to love this person. But at the end of the day, they're supposed to be your brother, but at the end of the day, they can be your enemies. That's what the Bible says. You pray for your enemies. And it's not talking about the whole entire fucking world, man. It's not talking about the whole goddamn world, nigga. It's not talking about the whole goddamn world. It's talking about the person, the people that look like you, who was in the same condition where you was, who was incarcerated, who was in slavery over 400 years, over 400,000 fucking years, when you was chains, when you was shipped to America, when you was brought to America, kidnapped from Africa. A lot of these motherfuckers are still ignorant about this African shit. And I know we not Africans, nigga. I know we not Africans, because goddamn it, I know we not Africans. Them stinking Africans sold us. Them dirty Africans sold us. Why? Because we weren't the same people. But they weren't Africans, they were Hamites. Because there's a difference between African Hamites, and African Shemites. Motherfuckers still don't get this shit. Still don't get it. Still do not fucking get it. Don't you know how many Jews were left in Africa? Over 1,000 Jews were left over in Africa, West Africa. So that's why a lot of brothers, is really important to do more studying, do more researches, do more of your researches, and keep reading the historical history, because it's deeper out there. It's deeper, and there's some hidden words, there's some hidden Hebrew words that we don't even know about. But with that being said, I'm going to speak about that debate that took place in Brooklyn in Nicholas Bookstore, the debate between the Guerrilla Hebrew and Garfield Reed. And I was standing by the Guerrilla Hebrew. I was standing with the Guerrilla Hebrew. I was supporting the 12 Lost Tribes Chart of Israel. When Sarnetta was charging everybody $20, I just thought that was ridiculous, because this is not about the information. This is all about the money. This is all about the dollars. The green papers got these motherfucking crackers on the goddamn sheet of the motherfucking paper, god damn it. On the goddamn shit of the fucking paper. I was once I left the once I stepped out for a bit, I was trying to go get some money out of my bank account, extra money, because I needed money to go home. Because here I am coming from Philadelphia. They didn't have money to go back to Philly. And once I see the SICARII camp was out there, including the Guerrilla Hebrew. Shout out to the Guerrilla Hebrew. I mean, he's an outspoken, he's an intelligent, you know. I mean, his teaching is very powerful from the Bible. You know, the SICARII is also a big organization as well. The SICARII camp is also a big organization as well. So shout out to the Guerrilla Hebrew. But once I was making my walk, trying to get some money, trying to get $20 out of my bank account to pay Sarnetta and them, right? Then once I was making my way back inside the building, I got to discuss this and I got to talk about this. You as a teacher, it's supposed to be the leader, it's supposed to be leading the nation of Israel. He lets, or him and his and his boys, the members of his congregations, were probably making jokes about me, probably making some jokes, probably clowning me out. And I seen the Guerrilla Hebrew laughing directly at me, looking at me. And while those brothers, I mean, they was making a laugh. I mean, they were like, I don't remember what they were saying, but all I'm gonna say, I seen the Guerrilla Hebrew. He was they were clowning me. They were clowning me, and that's not how the men of God supposed to operate. If you're supposed to be a prophet, you're supposed to be a teacher, and you're supposed to be the men of God, and you're supposed to be waking up the people and waking up the nation. But instead of that, you're clowning other brothers. So that right there, I ain't feeling that. But I came peacefully. I'm always going to these events by myself. I'm always going alone peacefully because I didn't want nothing with the SICARII camp. I'm not looking for any static with the SICARII camp. No static, because that congregation is a gang. These are gangs. That's why I wouldn't join the SICARII camp. These are gangs. These are members that used to be gang members. These are members used to be gang members. Still gang bangers. I mean, look what happened when they jumped FOPE, the Guerrilla Hebrew and his brother, when they jumped Shah Shem and the Kornoff as them boys. So I didn't want that to happen to me. So I just went in peacefully, give my condolences to each and every last one of them, said shalom to each and every last one of them. And I'm talking about the Jersey and the New York camp. I'm talking about the little Levi brother. I'm like 10 or 20, 30 times, maybe 30 years older than this dude. 30 years older than this dude. I'm talking about the Levi that's always speaking. I'm talking about the Levi. But I still gave him props, and I still give the Guerrilla Hebrew props. I mean, I got love for them brothers. I support them. I salute those brothers. I always defend those brothers. But these brothers can be out of pocket. Most of the times they can be out of pocket. I mean, these brothers, they went to a damn gentleman's club on the Lord's Passover, disrespecting the Lord's Passover, And that was out of pocket, but I didn't address that. I didn't say anything about that. Shout out to the SICARII camp, but that's not the congregation I want to be fitting. And I don't want to be dis or disrespected while I'm in that group. But I have no problem affiliating with these brothers, and I have no problem affiliating with none of them. They got a camp in Philly, and I didn't have a chance going over there, but I will. But yeah, I came over there alone. I gave them condolences. Me and the Gorilla Hebrew. We chop it up. It's just it's a cool brother. It's an outspoken, warm, cool brother. The Gorilla Hebrew. And then I give my condolences to ISUPK and them. Give my condolences to Captain Tazariak. That's when I brought two. Was it two? No, I brought one oil from the Captain Tazariak. Shout out to Captain Tazariak. So, gotta do better, Israel. Gotta do better. Stop acting like niggas all the time, man. Stop talking about other people. But even though they have clowned me too. Captain Tazariak and Captain Coctaza, they have made fun of me. IUIC have made fun of me. I'm talking about the leaders. When I called in Raven Wolves, they made fun of me. The deacon, made a mockery out of me. After I get that man a shot out, Deacon Baka. After I get that Levi priest a shot out. His brother, him and I, we both come from the same tribe. We're from the same tribe. We are both from the tribe of Levi. And this is what he do to me. This is what you do to me. This is why Israel, man. This is why a lot of. This is why we cannot, this is why we can't unify. It's never going to happen. But I want to talk about this incident that took place today, that just happened earlier this afternoon. There was an altercation, and it got physically. There was an all-out brawl breaking between the ISUPK and IUIC. What happened? ISUPK happens to be at the same spot the IUIC congregation was at, the IUIC camp. Then here it is. These brothers, they're speaking and talking bad about IUIC. While IUIC was ending their camp. So while they was closing camp, one of the brothers was grabbing one of the speakers, and then that's when one of the members of the IUIC, he was moving the chair to get the speakers, and that's when one of the members from the IUIC, skinny dude with the red shirt, went in and then charged them. I don't know what he charged them, but it just squared off. It just squared off Temper's flare. That's when the UPK swung, and that's when the IUIC swung, and that's when it was an all-out brawl, and then that's when Israel United in Christ. That's when IUIC held ISUPK members down until the cops get here, because there was an arrest. With that being said, Israel, something needs to happen. There has to be a discussion about this before somebody gets hurt. And somebody's going to lose their life. Let this thing continue to go on. Let this shit continue to still go. Because with that being said, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this again. IUIC and ISUPK happens to be in the same corner where they're at. I don't know who was there first. I don't know who got there first. But one of the members was moving the ISUPK some chair, and then one of the ISUPK members approached, and then say, "Oh, don't touch our shit! Don't touch our shit! Don't touch our stuff! Don't touch our stuff!" And then that's when the IUIC member pushed, and then that's when they pushed, and then there was swinging, and it became a fight, and that's when the brothers went and held them down. Once the cops were called. Now, this has made Israel look real bad. Israel's looking bad right now. Israel's looking real bad. I know the General, Commanding General Yohana is going to raise all hell on Monday. And I don't know what Deacon ASAP is going to say about this, but something needs to happen. Something needs to be done. There's something needs to be done, and there's something needs to be done about it right away. There's something needs to be spoke about it, because this cannot go on, because somebody is going to get hurt and somebody is going to lose their life. This is beef. This is beef. This is why there can never ever be no unifying. They can because this is what the shit has come to, man. This is what the shit's come to. Instead of them waking up the people, teaching the word of God, this camp want to hit on this camp, this other camp want to hit on that camp. You know, something needs to happen. And my question is, where were the leaders when this happened? Where is Elder Nate? Where is Deacon ASAP? Where is General Yohana? Where is General Mayhem, something like that. Where were the leaders at when this happened? Where were the leaders when this was going on? Anytime shit like this happened, the leaders are not there. Why the hell you even sent next to another camp congregation? I don't understand it. I just don't understand this shit. I don't understand this bullshit. I mean, they did the same thing with this other camp. I think the same thing in Memphis, now in Kansas City. They're supposed to be having a unity camp, soon, where all the camps come together and unify. And what you know, damn well IUIC ain't going to show up to that, or ISUPK. But there has to be some kind of address, and this has to be some kind of statement, and something needs to get done in Israel before this shit gets serious. It's already serious. It's serious. It's just a matter of time something happens. Look what happened. One of the ISUPK members got shot. They even got shot at before. So who knows? Who knows whether or not if the UPK camp had anything to do with this? Who knows? Who knows? Yes, I called in IUIC radio show, and I don't know if the captain might have hung up on me because I didn't think he wanted to hear any more of this. But I told this captain, like, brother, I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this. But you know, he brought me some scriptures. You know, he's breaking down some scriptures. But to the captain, do me a favor. Break the scriptures down when you guys have a sit down at this meeting. Now, they're supposed to be having this summit camp. I hope I see or hear about IUIC making it to that. And I hope I see the ISUPK making it to that. You know, have a discussion in the unity camp. Yeah, you can break that down when they had the discussions. And there is no need for you to set up right next to another congregation, bringing confusion, because all of this is confusion. Because if you don't unify with any other camps, if you're not affiliated with other camps, why would you set up to right next to another camp? Because that right there, you're just looking for trouble. You're just looking for trouble. And there was only like a few members from the ISUPK, while there was more members of IUIC. So the Commander General Yohana, I mean, he needs to address this. He needs to address this and speak about this. And to the other generals, they need to stop sending the members out there next to these other camps before they get these brothers hurt. These brothers, they're going to get hurt. I mean, there was an elder brother. I mean, y'all too old for this kind of shit. Y'all too old for this behavior. Y'all too damn old. You brothers, you guys are fathers. You guys are fathers. Y'all got kids. Y'all got children. And what is this? Some high school shit? What is this? The 8th grade, the 9th grade? What is this? Are we still in junior high school? We still got this whatever situation these elders had back in the old schools, and they just can't let it go. That's between them. But don't get your members involved. Don't get your members involved in that, because you're only getting them hurt. You're leading them into a dangerous situation. And you don't need to break me down these scriptures. You don't need to bring no scriptures to me. Bring out the scriptures when y'all had to sit down, because y'all need to have a sit down. And y'all need to talk about this. Y'all need to talk about this, and y'all need to discuss this. Y'all need to discuss this situation. Before this shit really get hot, like it's already hot now. There's a fire, and it needs to be put out. And if the fire's not put out, somebody's going to get carnage inside the fire. Somebody's going to get burned. And when I say somebody's going to get burned, somebody's going to get shot. Because the next thing you know, they're going to be having guns. That's the next thing. They're going to be having guns. They're going to be having knives. First, they're going to have knives. Somebody might get stabbed. Somebody might get stabbed. Somebody might get the neck cut, the throats sliced. So you motherfuckers, y'all need to address this. Y'all need to address this. Y'all need to talk about these topics. The elders of Israel, they need to have this discussion and settle this once and for all. To all the elders, whatever they had going on back in the day. The same thing with GMS. The same thing with GMS. They've been beefing with ISUPK and IUIC for years. For years. ISUPK been beefing with GMS for years. IUIC been beefing with GMS for years. Whatever these elders had going on back in the day, just leave it between you and the other elders and not get the younger members involved. Not get the people who never had anything to do with this shit back then. Because the only thing you're going to do is get them hurt. I mean, which, I don't think it was a fight. They held them down. They held those like detaining this thing until the police get here. But none of this shit is funny. I don't see none of this shit is funny. None of it. It's not funny to me. Now you got this nigga Vocab. It's instigated. Vocab I'm sure Vocab had a good laugh in that. Vocab. He's making a laugh out of that. Vocab he's got a good. He's enjoying this shit. He loved this shit. He loved to see shit like this. The drama in Israel, it needs to stop. Y'all too old for this kind of shit. Now you got this damn white boy, this so-called white boy, Vodka, is making a laugh out of it. It's instigating. And I comment on his boss, Vocab. Stop instigating this. Stop instigating this. It's not funny. It's not funny. What you need to do is stay in your damn place. Stay in your place and teach the people who's into Christianity. And you can teach the people that look like us. You can teach the so-called black people who's into Christianity. Because they ain't about this truth. They're not with this truth. But with us, we don't want to hear it. Because Christianity just trapped us in the darkness, led us into the darkness, committed all kinds of abominations. Just like Deacon Asaph said, you don't keep the Passover, you don't keep none of these high holy days. Not one of them. The Feast of Tabernacles, the feast, the dedication, the fruit. None of that. You don't do none of that. You don't do none of that shit. Christmas, Thanksgiving. You're doing Easter, probably St. Patrick's Day. What's wrong? That ain't got shit to do with the damn Bible. Okay, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go teach some. Go wake the trannies up, man. Go wake the trannies up. Thou shalt not lay down with mankind. Okay, homosexuality is a damn sin. Why don't you teach those faggot ass, this homosexual faggot ass, transsexual that shit, vocab? Yeah, that vocab in the so-called shield squad in them, they're making a killing laugh. They're making a laugh out of that. Each and every last one of them, they have a good laugh out of that. A good laugh. Vocab and his boys, always coming up to the congregation, disrupting the camp, disrupting the teachings. Yeah, so Israel, we need to do better than this, man. We need to do better. We need to do better. What the hell you doing setting up to another congregation for? None of that need to take place. None of that need to happen. But let me tell you something. Bad things are going to happen real soon if this thing doesn't get talked about and this thing doesn't get addressed. And if these brothers don't have a sit down, bad things are going to happen. I know a lot of you brothers don't want to affiliate, don't want to have no sit downs with the other congregations because they wear whatever they have on their heads that that's a garment. Y'all don't have this discussion, something horrible is going to happen. Somebody's going to lose their life, and it's going to be a sad thing. It's going to be a sad thing, just like it is right now. It's very sad. It's very sad, and it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And all this is going to bring pain. Now, this has made Israel look so bad right now. Israel's looking bad. Israel's looking bad. It's looking so bad. But these camps said they don't affiliate. So, I mean, whatever happens between the IUIC and the ISUPK camps, congregations, hey, that's why I can't get involved in that. You bros, man. This shit is going off, man. This shit is going off. And I spoke about this, man. And I knew something like this is going to happen. I knew something fucked up is going to happen. I knew. I just fucking knew. But I did a video about the IUSBK and the IUIC beef. I did the video. I just fucking knew. I knew this shit. I just fucking knew. I just knew. I mean, Tazaric wasn't there. Coctazar wasn't there. The captains wasn't there. The captains from IUIC weren't there. So, address this before this shit really get hot. Because somebody is going to die. Somebody is going to die. Just watch. Just wait, watch, and see. Just wait and watch and see. This is not a game. This is not no game. So with that, I'm going to say peace, bless to you all. I may speak more about this. and may put the first video out. But until then, this is my first video. I'm speaking on this. So with that being said, job bless.